Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets is directed by Luc Besson, who I find to be a very hit and miss director. Terrible writer, okay director. He's had some pretty good ones like The Fifth Element, but he's had some really crappy movies as well. And this is based off of a graphic novel series that stars Dane Dehaan and Cara Delevingne. But I'm not going to go too much into the plot details because this movie really expands a lot more than the trailer does. But Valerian and Laureline have to save Alpha, which is a system of thousands of planets where everybody just comes together, lives peacefully, and an unknown threat is determined to destroy Alpha. I really don't know what to expect going into this movie. It could be really good, or it could be Jupiter Ascending bad. Like, it reminds me a lot of Jupiter Ascending. The visuals look pretty good, and I thought this would be a fun, thrilling action film. It is a long movie. There's some good things and there's some not so good things. We'll get the good things out of the way first. This is a visually stunning film, and I'm like really getting chills thinking about this movie. This is probably the coolest movie I have ever seen in my life. Visually, this is an A+. Visually, this is groundbreaking. Some of the best visuals I have ever seen in my life. And there's so much care going into this world that Valerian and Laureline are exploring and going on missions. There's so many cool things in this movie. I love the technology. I love the creatures, the people, the spaceships. All of it looks stunning. There's not one scene in this movie that looks out of place and horribly done. Everything in here is perfect. And that's mostly about it that's really good for this movie, besides the fact that Cara Delevingne did a really good job in this film. She did an outstanding job. I think that she held her own. She didn't play that damsel in distress. She did not put up with people's crap. She did her own thing. She was able to save herself. She spoke what was on her mind, and I really liked about that character. And it made an intriguing one to watch and see the development for her. But her partner, Valerian, played by Dane Dehaan, is probably the worst written character of this year. Right off the bat, he has this sexual harassment vibe going for him, and he's cocky, he has this attitude, he's undetermined. He's just a really poorly written character, and the film struggles a lot for you to get to like him, because right off the bat, I do not buy into the character at all and the relationship. And it's sad because Cara Delevingne is doing such a great job. Her character is awesome, and she does not put up with Valerian's crap. She does not want to be around him at times. And I really like that, and he's just trying so hard to get her to like him. He was so badly written. He was annoying. Like within first 15 minutes of the movie, I just could not buy into his character, and they tried so hard for you to feel something for him in the relationship, and it wasn't until like the last 2 minutes of the movie I thought, oh, this is a pretty good guy. Nothing about Valerian is good. Rihanna is also in this movie, and I do think Rihanna is very nice to look at. She is not a very good actress, and she is not a very good voice actress as well. There's also many corny dialogue in here about love and kingdoms and finding yourself. And I guess my major complaint with this film is that it derives away from the plot way too much. This is about 2 hours and 17 minutes long, and there is a lot of times in this film where they are not focused on the storyline and just kind of exploring Alpha and different creatures, which I do appreciate, but it just kind of left me wondering what was the point of this, and also me forgetting what the plot of this movie was. There is like good chunks, 20-30 minute chunks of this film that have absolutely nothing to do with the plot whatsoever. Rihanna's character, nothing to do with the plot whatsoever. There's so many cool action sequences that have nothing to do with it and don't really build onto the plot. And the plot itself is not a very strong one too. And so when you have that already starting off very weak and you already kind of go away from it, it's not a very smart move. I do understand that they want to show the world and the different creatures and they want to explore this universe. I appreciate that, but maybe in a different time. Right here, I'm trying to understand the plot and get invested in the story, and I did not do that at all. And also, this film is incredibly dull at times. It drags a lot. There's things that are not very exciting when it kind of looks like it should be exciting. They're just kind of dull and dim, and I'm kind of just like exhausted watching the movie. It's visually amazing. It's visually stunning. I actually like the score in here. It's really good, and Cara Delevingne did a great job. Those are probably the 3 things I really liked about this film, but it is dull, it is slow at times, and it goes away from the plot so much, and Dane Dehaan's character Valerian was horribly written. I'm gonna go ahead and give Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets a C. I'm gonna give it a C because its visuals were out of this world. And it was so awesome to look at that and see what people can accomplish nowadays. Props to you. I watched kind of a bad film, but I would watch this film again just for the visuals. Just for the visuals. Thank you guys for watching my review of Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. Stay tuned for this weekend for a Favorite Friday video, Girls Trip, yay! And Dunkirk movie review, and also a review for Ozark, the new Jason Bateman Netflix original show. You guys are the best as always. It's Just Watch Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.